Don't you know we love you, sweet
Dear mama,
Makes no one
well appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you?
Attitude like my mama, my heart just like my daddy.
To another episode of It Get Like That Raw Uncut. So today I have Robin with me.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all, my name is Robin. I'm a florist, owner of Journey's Florals.
So this is my Mother's Day podcast. So we're gonna get into Mother's Day thing.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm drinking. But okay. So my first question for you: what does being a mother mean to you?
Being a mother means everything to me, like not the typical everything. Like it's so many feelings, and so many just so many feelings that come with being a mother. I think my favorite one is just knowing that you have somebody that loves you no matter what. You can be going through so many things, and sometimes the kids are so young they don't understand what you're going through, but they still look at you like a superhero. You can't do no wrong. So it literally means everything, like just knowing that your child loves you with no conditions.
Right.
At least, yeah, you know, they have some growing to do, but the object is for them to love you unconditionally.
Okay, I feel you. When I have a kid, I'm gonna be like Bernie Mac. Sit your motherfucker ass. No, I'm too sweet for that. Look, I'm gonna be right all over my ass. I'll be calling my friends for help. Help me, please.
Now that I don't play about that.
Look, I'm gonna get that little mother instinct. I'll be too nice to these kids.
I love them, but it get like that. I don't play that.
Period. It get like that. Period. Okay, what's the most challenging part of motherhood you feel like?
The most challenging part is literally raising them. Like, I feel like depending on what you define raising a child as is what you would like deem hard about it.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, my daughter is autistic.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard for me. That was like hard because generally when you having these kids, all you worry about is they got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 ears, 2 eyes, you know, the physical stuff.
Right.
Until they get here, and it's like a lot of things that go into raising a kid more than those physical. Like, yeah, you can hear, you can see, but like, are you like here? Like, you're not a normal kid. Not
right.
My daughter isn't normal because she's autistic, but you know, it's not it didn't stop me from loving motherhood anymore. If anything, it was just harder for me to go along the road, but it didn't stop me from loving motherhood. So I think that's the hardest part about raising kids. It's just like learning them what their needs and tailor their needs to that kid.
And that's very challenging because kids are enough, you know, without, you know what I'm saying? Without I don't know the right terminology.
No, like, but just like without a mental
disability.
Right? Yeah, mental disability.
Okay, so kids are a lot. Like,
already.
I support y'all. Like, I see y'all. Y'all for real. Cause, baby, I'm going to need y'all help, okay?
No, for real. You gonna need your village.
Now, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even having to, you know, but hey, you doing what you got to do, girl. You're a beautiful mother.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you do gentle parenting? Well, you be.
Don't you? I do gentle parenting. I don't whoop my baby.
Okay.
I can name on my one hand how many times I've whooped her. Now, do I not curse? Do I not like get stern, point my finger, twitch my lip? I do all that. If we do punishment. Like I'm taking an iPad, no TV, but as far as like physical, I don't get physical with her. Okay. I don't. Like, you know, have some people be like, yo, dumbass. Well, I could curse her. Yeah. Okay. Yo, dumbass. And they be saying, yo, ugly ass. Like, I don't do none of that shit. Yeah. But I do talk to her in a stern, like, you know, my voice is already deeper. So I don't take that much for me. I can sit down somewhere, sit your ass down. Like, That, but
Okay.
like I don't whip her though. She don't
Okay.
need to. She don't be needing to get whipped.
Some kids, I don't know.
Yeah, some they do. They do. My little nephew. I love him. I love him down, but I be having to give him like a little pop, a little thump. Yeah.
I feel like kids will humble you. Like they'll say anything out their mouth. You'll be looking like, well, damn, my shit is on. Kids will really humble you. And my kid is one of them. She's so blunt. But they'll say whatever on their man, and it's true because it's coming from them because they don't have
They
no
filter. They don't have nothing to say like. But they be like, let me not say that. Kids will humble you. My baby, she like, for example, she learned the big back turn. So
she's like, big back.
She be calling people big bags, and I have to stop her. Like she had
that big.
Mom, your stomach, you a big bag. What you talking about? Just walk around big bag. My cousin call her a little bag. That's their little thing, but they will humble you.
Look, she really meant it.
Yeah, she meant it to me. I said,
they really did, baby. They hurt your feelings so bad.
I told her, you ain't gonna be that ass forever, so you got my dreams. So what we talking about?
Period. So do you think it's good to date a man that doesn't have a good relationship with his mother?
Hell no. Exactly. We ain't doing that. Listen.
Cause I feel like how you was raised or how you treated your mother, how you treat your parents is kind of how you would treat me. Like,
yes, and I'm a psychology major, so I really do think, like, I really believe that the way people were raised, the things they experienced,
if they raised off love or survival, like,
yes, that negates into your relationship. So, back to what you're saying, like, do you feel like a person who doesn't have a good relationship with their mom can be good to you? No, I would not date a man who who doesn't have a good relationship with their mom. Like, if your mom is one of those, my son is my king, or like, in your business, I'm cool on that. Like, but if your mama one of them mamas that was like, you're my son, I'm raising you, I love you. You know, you know what type of mamas I'm talking about. They'll be like, my son got to get up and jump and do everything. No, you need a man.
That's too much. Right, you need your
own man. But if it's like a son that his mom just made sure he was raised like with a certain type of discipline, knowing how to treat a woman, also seeing her get treated properly. You know what I'm saying? I look for all that. I be asking, okay, what she on drugs? I'm sorry, but something for real to me. Who call women hoes and stuff all day on the internet? They mama probably just had a lot of niggas, or their mama was out of the
right. What keeps you motivated being an entrepreneur and mother at the same time? Because that's a lot. You do your thing, girl.
What keeps me motivated being an entrepreneur and a mother?
And a mother, yeah.
So before I was a mother, I was an entrepreneur. I started my entrepreneur journey in 2017 when I was in college.
Okay.
So I was one of the first girls who bought like bundles and minks lashes on campus.
If you mind me asking, what college did you go to?
I went to North Carolina Central University at HBCU.
Okay, period.
But so I was an entrepreneur first. I always like to hustle. I always was into certain things. I'm a DIY girl to a certain extent. So it was like I was selling bundles of lashes. So I'm going to do my own lashes.
Yeah,
I can slap my own quickly. So that's how that started. And then when I became a mother, let me word this carefully. It's not that she didn't motivate me in my entrepreneurial journey, but I just feel like when you have kids, they shouldn't be like always your number one motivation, because if it was just that simple, then everybody with kids will be raising them well. So once I saw, like, you know, later down the line when I started doing more things that she was interested in, like she was interested in seeing me do hair, she's seeing me packing the orders, she's seeing me hosting pop-up shops, and she's coming to the pop-up shops, she's seeing me work the room and things like that. When I would hear her say things like, man, mommy, I want to sell this at the pop-up shop, I want to do this, can you do the pop-up shop, let's go. And that started to make me like, okay, like, no, my baby watching me, like, So then that's when it came like
they say they're sponges,
entrepreneurship and motherhood became like one for me. But like before I came to that realization, I don't think she really motivated me, but I just think it was just the idea of me always wanting to be my own boss at a young age.
Right.
But then I think I tapped into like the whole generational wealth aspect of it when she was starting to get interested in what I had going on.
Yeah, that makes sense. What made you start your floral business?
I was at a standstill in entrepreneurship. So like I said, I did hair and lashes. From hair and lashes, I went to strictly like hair. So it was like hair growth oil, edge control, bundles, and everything like hair beauty. Then from there, I had a boutique. I was passionate about the boutique, but I don't really like. I know how to dress, but I feel like boutique culture is for people who are very fashion forward. Like if I this is coming off the top of the dome, my homegirl, we really cool with entrepreneurship. Her name is Diarrhea Boss. When I think of when I think of a boutique, I think of her. You know what I'm saying? Like her whole aesthetic is fashion girly, and boutiques went from like being a piece kind of thing to like we got jumpsuits. I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a 2-piece and stuff, but like
you gotta put that shit on. It's like people.
It's exclusive.
People be dressing it, but you gotta like. You gotta know
how to shit on. Exactly. Every job she does is fire. For sure. When she do casual and when she do the pieces, it's fire. Yeah. So I brought that up to say like I was at a standstill within business. I did so many things. I tried so many things, and nothing was sticking. So I was running into flowers. I always like flowers. Like I buy myself flowers all the time. Right. And I'm tapping into it. So this was like the bouquets are really coming on the scene. That's not nothing really Black girls did. I mean, like you ain't seeing Black business owners do bouquets unless it's for funerals. Yeah. That's really a Hispanic, white thing, Asian thing. Right. So I'm looking and I said, oh, I need to bring this to my people. I got the following, you know, I have the support. Let me bring it to my people. So last year, May, I was like, right after Mother's Day, I went into Jewels. I spent like $120 on roses, just watching tutorials, practicing. And I did $25 bouquets for like a month. And then I gradually increased and stuff like that. But I will say, it just took off faster for me because I had the support. You know what I'm saying? So
when you had like most of the time, like when you already have that support, when you've already been in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like I sell accessories, like anything. If I post some stuff tomorrow, my supporters, they're gonna automatically jump on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they
I followed you from like accessories in your too, and then with the giveaway. But when I saw like that's what you do, when you do have support though, people are more eager to pick up, even if it's not the same thing that you originally started with. If you have like a good reputation, if you handle business well, people gonna support you through whatever.
So let's see. What's the biggest challenge you faced as being an entrepreneur?
The biggest challenge I face as being an entrepreneur is literally teaching myself the game. Like I don't come from a family that is just so well off. You know what I'm saying? My parents, they work, they're financially stable, they did what they did. But like as far as like financial literacy, I didn't have a lot of that. So that is the biggest challenge with me in entrepreneurship. I feel like I got all like my marketing and my customer service through working, through going to school, understanding people. But for me, it's the financial literacy, just knowing how to do right by your money. Because I've took a lot of money.
That's the part, bro. That's the part. Years. That's the part. Learning how to put aside money. Look, that's hard.
Put aside money. Just knowing how to delegate your money, move your money, you know what I'm saying? Being real strict and responsible with your credit, you know what I'm saying? Like at a young age, if you don't know nothing about credit, it's easy to fuck up your credit.
Yes.
And so I fucked up my credit.
So doing the credit cards to you left and right.
Yeah, the girl got me when I was 18 at American Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
I will never forget that. I didn't know shit about shit. And the way she said, "Oh, you only got to prove $50 down today." Girl, I had like 6 pair of jeans up there. I could have paid with my refund.
Right.
And she said $50, and I didn't really know much about it. Hey, I'm thinking like, is this railway? Like, you know, right? But that car started me on a bad track of credit. So yeah, financial literacy. If you're an entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, get on your finances.
Yeah.
Tap into that.
For sure.
Put effort into
Keep
that.
that credit right.
That's right. That's
credit right. What's your end goal? Like, what's your biggest, like, your goal from like your business? Like, what do you want to be? Like, you know, with your business.
I want to be a serial entrepreneur. So some of the things that I touched on, like hair, I'm not giving up on that. Certain things, there's more things that I want to do.
Yeah.
But ideally, I don't want to lose Chicago. I want to set up in my city. I want to have a block. Like, I want to have multiple storefronts in the city. You know, that's the end goal, though. Like, to be in the city. I know everybody want to get away from Chicago. I don't understand why. I mean, I know why, but like, to me, this is still one of the best places to be. Best people, best food, and I can go on and on.
And sometimes, most of the time, I feel like people treat you how you are.
Yes.
If you have a fucked up aura, that's how you will be treated.
Yes.
I'm not gonna change. Like, I know I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm not gonna change myself for no one else. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm still gonna be who I am at the end of the day. I just know who to give it to now. Like, who to give my genuineness to. I'm still be genuine, but I know how to handle people now.
Yes,
you get older, you learn how to handle
people. I feel like people say about Chicago and people not supporting, that is so like wrong. Like, it's them. People say people only support popularity, and I understand that, but I think people need to bring back a dictionary because they use words and not using them in like the right context. Like, of course, people support popularity because you have to be some type of popular to get some type of supporters. And I'm not talking about like high school popularity. I'm just saying like you was popping with your accessories. So if you come out with a boutique, it's gonna look like be people supporting you, or they might be supporting somebody popular, but don't nobody know the work you put in to get to that point. To get to that, So you are popular, versus people like to say. I think
people don't like to put the work. People don't like to put the work into it that you need to put into it to even get to that point. And I think most people mean Chicago may support an image of people, like what image people are followers. And once you get one celebrity or person that's fucking I don't know, got 50,000, everybody else they bounce one from you. Everybody else about to come right behind and shit from you. Like, that's what it is.
And sometimes you can't help it. And I'm gonna be honest, just because you get the people with the followers and stuff like that, I done turned down so many people with those followers because followers is followers. That don't mean dollars. So for me, it's only so much I'm willing to like give or do promo for with people in a big following. I'm sorry, I still need my money. You know what I'm saying? So we can make some arrangements.
At the end of the day gotta eat.
The day gotta eat.
Gotta get that money on. Okay, so where do you see your business going within the next 5 years?
I feel like my business, Journey's Swirls, in the next 5 years, I'll be distributing. I have a team. We'll still be doing the hotel decorations. We'll be still doing the arrangements. But I just think we'll be larger. Because right now I'm experiencing high demand. I can't supply. Versus what I used to supply and I had a much demand. But now it's like I'm turning things down because I don't have an assistant. Right. I don't have a location. and stuff like that. So in 5 years, I'll be doing some delegating. I'll be doing some supplying to other florists and stuff like that. That's my plan with Journey Florals.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Well, ladies, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day. Don't let
Mother's
nothing
Day.
ruin your day.
Nothing at all.
It's your day, and just keep going. You're doing a great job. All right.
Yes.
Thank you for watching another episode of It Get Like That.